When you're born, you resemble your parents. When you die, you resemble your decisions. Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon. This is modern escapism. Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Oodles, Doctor of Medicine and Thugonomics, and graduate with honours of the esteemed University of Leeds. And today, I'm joined by two of the best podcasters in Europe. First, I'm joined by one of the greatest minds in British science, graduate of Bristol University. It's Dr. Candy Mean Bean Machine.
Good afternoon, that's Dr. Candy Machine HND.
Thank you. And also, I'm joined by graduate of Newcastle University and tenured podcast professor of performing arts and technology. It's Professor Gadget 8-Bit.
Gadget, Newcastle. Hello.
I can't keep it up. How's everyone doing?
I thought we were doing a university challenge for a second.
That's what I was going for.
It's from BBC Sounds. That's what it is. It's sometimes you listen to a podcast and an advert comes on and it goes, bling, BBC Sounds. It's all like, yes, and then this was this, and blah, blah, fucking grow up. That's in cock and bollocks.
The only BBC thing I could see you on, Oodles, is sorry, I haven't a clue. Just making up rude double entendres.
Oh, the infinite monkey cage and pissing off Professor Brian Cox.
You never piss off Professor Brian Cox. Gadget, you could do the shipping podcast.
He could, couldn't he?
There's a sou'wester.
No, I can't do the shipping forecast. Not after that episode of Black Books where Peter Serafinowicz was doing it.
Oh, it's so
good. Shall I come, Fran?
It's so good. It's so good. How has your two's week been? Weeks, should I say?
Yeah, it's been all right. Yeah. I got coloured in again, and as a result, I can't move my wrist because everything's scabbed.
Yeah, the wrist is horrible.
You got tribalised again.
It's these vines on here. It's so tight. I can't move my wrist. However, the colours.
I like the idea of anyone that's listened to this podcast and never seen what we look like. Just that you're covered in now like the Rock tribal tattoos.
Those 90s spiky swishes all over your shoulders.
and he's also got a Mike Tyson face tattoo.
I can actually see you with that though.
I could. But we still his glasses on. And
I don't think I'll ever have a face tattoo. But no, it's a really good time. They've got another 5 hours of it done, so it's about halfway done now. So 2 more sessions.
Do you get in the Zen state sometimes? Now you've got used to it more. You just zen out a little bit.
There was a few times where, especially when she was kind of working on the kind of the meatier part of the arm, I was just sat browsing on my phone and just completely zoned out.
I think your body just goes into its. Yeah, it goes into its own shock and just stops it hurting.
Yeah, it's like adrenaline and stuff. It just
yeah.
I will say that bit over the wrist where your tendons are. Fuck that.
It's horrible. I remember when I had mine done. I had it done at 8 o'clock in the morning because the tattooist opened early, so I could have it done before school.
I always seem to get my tattoos on my lower arm and my fingers and my wrists, and my thumb's the worst. That was fucking painful.
So for the podcast listeners, I'm getting a Hollow Knight half sleeve, and the bottom part of it that goes down over that bit of my wrist is like some rocks and then some vines hanging down towards the bottom of my palm.
Coloured vines as well, listeners. Coloured vines.
Coloured in green. But when she was doing the outline of those, it was these long draws all the way down. And God, I know.
It feels like they're cutting your wrist, doesn't it?
It does. I nearly bit my own lip open, like trying not to shout.
Killing me.
Like, again, the meaty bits of my arm. Fucking great, fine. I didn't mind that.
Yeah, do it all day.
The wrist was awful. I'm glad I never have to get my wrist tattooed again.
I want one on my bum because I've heard the bum can go either way. It can be super painful or not.
I've not done too many bums, but the ones I have done have been quite painful, apparently.
Yeah, I want to test myself on a bum.
There was a middle-aged bloke on one of the other tables, and he was getting a full chest piece like in a day.
Lip and neck.
And I was already getting tattooed when he came in, and he was giving, yeah, it's got to be great. I can fucking do this and all that kind of thing. within about 10 minutes, he was like, "Oh God, it hurts."
Yeah, it's always the biggest ones that cry the most.
It is. But chests are particularly painful, I think. I don't know from experience, but I know from experience of having done them.
If only we had like podcast hosts on this show that had loads of tattoos, but we can't discuss it with anyone because none of them do.
No.
Let's move on then to. I think it's time for like Gadget's gorgeous news or gracious news or
Glorious.
glorious.
Grotesque.
There we go.
You may already know, but he doesn't, because it's time for Biggie's Breaking News.
So, from the glorious newsroom, as you can see, it's all spangly and covered in gold. I took
This is swish.
Yeah, I took inspiration from a certain US president on the decorating.
Gold everywhere.
Yeah. So we had Sony did a big state of play live stream this week. Also, incidentally, Biggie put the news together. The someone who doesn't exist anymore.
No, it
so
doesn't exist.
there's going to be a lot of push square on this one.
Because it just uses his favourite tabs constantly to find all the new.
But yes, Sony had a bit of a state of play this week, and there were a few.
I think we all watched it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I didn't. I caught the highlights.
So it kicked off with a game I don't think anyone actually expected, which was Kena Scars of Cosmora, which no one expected Kena Bridge of Spirits to get a sequel, but I'm in for it. It looks great.
I own Kena Bridge of Spirits, the original one, and I put about 30 minutes in and something else came out. Should I re-download that?
I would say so. It was a 7.5 out of 10. Like, it was a good game. There was some really fun.
I own it already, so it's not going to hurt, is it?
Yeah, there was.
I
some
think
really
I did the same
combat
thing.
towards
I've
the
got
end.
it for some reason and just never.
I can't remember what, but it came out, and then not long after, something else came out.
Yeah,
it could have been on Switch. It could have been something else, but something came out, and I just never went back.
Yeah, but no, yeah. Scars of Cosmora looks really cool. Keena's a bit older. She meets more of these spirit tuners, benders, whatever they're called.
Yeah, man. Maybe I should play it.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like they've taken the first game and just made it bigger, which is kind of what you want for a sequel to a game like that. Weirdly enough, there was a AAA John Wick game announced, which had the worst Keanu Reeves impersonator doing the voice of it.
The model didn't even look that great either.
I bet it's Troy Baker.
I think I read again, it's Blue Sky, pinch of salt, but I read someone say it's confirmed that it's not his voice.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like him.
He's happy to do promo apparently, but that's about it. He sells his likeness, doesn't he?
Death Stranding 2 is getting its PC port on the 19th of March, which...
that widescreen looked cool.
Yeah, I play an ultra-wide, so yeah, I'm happy about that, because I didn't finish it on the PS2 before PS5 before I sold my PS5, so...
the PC versions of Kojima games are always the best version.
Well, the first Death Stranding came out, and it was immaculate on PC, like day one.
He his studio optimizers, because he's a big PC nerd anyway.
Yeah. We got Star Wars Galactic Racer, which looks fucking ace. I think, was that the first time we saw gameplay of it? Because I think the last time we seen it was just a trailer.
It looked a lot like Pod Racer, didn't it?
It looked a bit like Pod Racer, a bit Wipeout.
I mean, Gadget both said we miss Wipeout. We miss the frantic, fast pace. If you're in the back, you can badge them out of the way, slipstream style racing, and it's Star Wars, so it's fucking cool. I'm damn well up for this. I hope it drops at like 35 quid.
Yeah.
That's the optimum price for that kind of game.
Capcom did their usual thing of revealing far too much of games that are about to come out in their trailers. So we had a lot more of Resident Evil 9. It looks like Leon's got some infection in his hand and he's going back to.
They've never not
location.
done this.
I know, it's
They've
annoying.
Always spoiled their games. Always massively. Like on the last trailer for Village, they spoiled the end boss. On 7, they spoiled the fact that we thought it was like a survival game, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, they spoiled that you get loads of guns and grenade launchers.
I think they showed a bit of the ship and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, why did you do that? Stop it.
I think Kojima's guilty of that as well. That's why I didn't watch PS2 trailers.
Yeah, he is. I mean, the only thing he's ever got right, Kojima's not revealing Raiden in MGS2. That was the biggest kept secret in fucking gaming for years, that.
They also showed a lot more of Pragmata, which I've now played the demo of, and I agree that this would be ace.
It's fucking mint. What what a way to make something that we're all used to and flip it on its head a little bit. I don't know if you know what it is, Candy. It's like it plays like a Resident Evil or a Dead Space or a Alan Wake.
Is it the one with the little girl in it?
Yeah.
But you hack as you're fighting, and you've got to use triangle, square, circle, X to navigate the hacking board as you're aiming.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. That's a bit much, much work for me.
It works really well.
It's so clever how they've done it. Because, when you're aiming, you only need, usually in survival games, maybe a dodge and a fire button, don't you? So there's plenty of space on the controller to... I think it's clever, man.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I was kind of gutted the demo was only like 17 minutes. I got to the end of it. I was like, I want to play more, which means I'm going to have to buy this one.
I kept going back and seeing how quick I could beat it, and I bet it in 6 minutes.
Fucking hell.
Loved it. Loved it.
Also, weirdly enough, Time Crisis is coming to the PS5, the original PS1 game, using...
How?
So you use the PS5 or PS4 gyro aiming.
No.
Yeah. I think what's implied, although I've never seen a confirmation, is that you actually hold the controller sideways.
No.
No.
No. Why didn't they put that on the PSVR 2?
Yeah, PSVR 2
that might have worked.
Yeah, that would have worked.
No one bought one.
Yeah, there's that as well.
It might.
But, okay, so we had some surprises as well.
Some big things.
Because Konami turned up. Or rather, they went to Konami.
Have to.
So we
turned up.
So we started off with the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, which is Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. 2 games.
And Ghost Babel.
Sorry?
And Ghost Babel.
Oh, was Ghost Babel involved as well, yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah, so Metal Gear Solid 4 is now no longer on PS3 jail.
It's mad, that, isn't it?
Yeah. And Peace Walker...
Apparently, I was reading the blog on Konami blog where they said it's taken them 2 years to remove every PlayStation asset off it because it's not a PlayStation exclusive anymore.
Yeah.
And that game was riddled. Like, the monkeys playing a PlayStation and stuff, and everything's like Sony related, and they took ages to remove things and make things generic.
Yeah. So, but it's finally coming, so we can finally finish the fight that Solid Snake started all those years ago. So I'm very excited.
Again, if you like games that have proper melodrama and 15 minutes of gameplay, you'll love Metal Gear Solid 4.
I probably haven't aged well. I remember the Beauty and the Beast squad. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what happens. It's not woke. I can tell you that much.
Also returning from the dead that no one expected, a certain series of games that namesake of a genre that Oodles and I adore. We're getting a Castlevania game.
A proper one.
Proper one. From the devs of Dead Cells.
Which fucking plays amazing.
Yeah. And that's why the animations look like that. So we get Castlevania Belmont's Curse.
Oh, back, baby. I can't believe it. It's my most hyped game at the moment.
That was the one that absolutely blew your mind when we were watching it.
Yeah. And every game we saw, other than a few, they're all coming out this year.
Yeah. There was only a few announced for next year.
Oh, I can't believe I get to play an act. Like, I've played a brand new Metroid Prime game. I'm going to be able to play a new fucking Castlevania
2003 again. You're going to get Halo on the PlayStation this year.
I'm going to play Halo format.
Yeah, it's
nice.
It is. It's proper. 2D. It's full open map. It's
mad bosses.
It just looks gorgeous.
Nice.
I hope the dialogue's terrible because you've got to have terrible dialogue in a Castlevania game.
Yeah. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
And then they tapped it off with Silent Hill Townfall. We actually got to see a bit of this one, and this is very different again. So this
First person.
Yeah, another take on Silent Hill. So this is from a Scottish developer, and it is set at a fishing village in Scotland.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's in first person. Instead of having a radio, you've got a little handheld CRT TV, which sees through the fog and sees the monsters. And the monsters look fucking awful. Like, whoa. It's like, this is going to be one, Candy. You will watch it through my video essay on it.
Yeah. I'll let you give me a scariness score, and if it's not too bad, I'll play it.
Yeah, but no,
I think it looks interesting, this one. And I even though I weren't massive on Silent Hill F, I do like that the devs are deciding now, look, it doesn't have to be in Maine all the time. It doesn't have to be where the set. Silent Hill is more of a concept now rather than a town.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that because it's gonna open up a lot more. I think, yeah, it's cool, man. I'm down for it.
Then away from that, we had Legacy of Kain Defiance.
Unbelievable.
Which also blew me.
I knew it were coming, but I didn't realize it'd look as good as they've shown me.
And then and just one more thing, announcement was 2 of them. God of War Trilogy remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the original voice actor of Kratos, not Christopher Judge.
Yeah.
And then a shadow drop of God of War Sons of Sparta, a 2D Metroidvania action game.
It's just fucking...
It was a good state of play, actually, Sony.
That's a great state of play, yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot about Control.
The good one.
Yeah,
the candy one.
Yeah, Control
We saw
Resonant
one of the bosses in Control Resonant.
Yeah.
I think we saw the big head one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Doesn't
we saw
it look like Gravity Rush?
It's got a bit
It looks so cool. I'm so excited for the the gravity. Well. Yeah. It does look very DMC. I'm excited.
They have confirmed that it's operating on the Souls-like system where there's bonfires and checkpoints, Candy, so get ready.
Oh my, I'm not too bad at Control. I feel confident. Good. I feel confident. I'll do it for Jesse. Or Dylan, I should say. I'll do it for Dylan.
Dylan, yeah. I thought it was good. It's got me a little bit more like, maybe I will keep my PlayStation for a bit longer.
And Konami were also making a new JRPG for PS5 called Rev Noir, which I have no idea what to make of.
No, but Konami haven't made a JRPG since like Iron Chronicles.
Oh yeah, I know they haven't done it.
No, Suikoden.
Yeah.
And it's just like, whoa, I didn't know they had it in them. But okay.
Well, clearly they realised they weren't making enough money off eFootball and just the pachinko machine, so they decided to invest in things.
It's like, and they've done the smart thing by like, they're not scared of using people outside of Japan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're happy to utilize Western devs that need to prove something. And I think they're gonna put obviously the marketing behind it, but they're not going to put the full cost into it. So if it fails, it's not on them. Shrewd business.
However, despite
exciting,
despite the love and adoration of for the shadow drop of Sons of Sparta, the God of War side scroller, fans are lashing out at it because it actually has a 2-player co-op mechanic in it, but you have to beat the game first.
Yeah, fucking get good. Yeah, I don't care. I would never play it co-op.
Yeah. And God of War creator David Jaffe's not happy about it because he had a 10-minute tirade on social media, and he said it was insulting to the fans and the people who worked on the game. Apparently,
or did he not know then?
Well, no, he doesn't work for Santa Monica Studio anymore.
No, he doesn't. No wonder he's being an ass about it then, isn't he? If he were working, it'd be like, it was my idea all along. Get good. I don't know. Maybe it's because they designed the game to be a single-player game, and that's just a little tack on at the end. If you get what I mean? So yeah, you can play as Demos, but you've got to beat it first.
Fair enough. Next up, a designer claimed most of Highguard's dev team have been laid off weeks after launch. Alex Grainer, a designer who worked on Apex Legends and Battlefield 6, made the claim in a LinkedIn post on Wednesday. The post was shared by multiple other Highguard developers, including audio director Brad Snyder and producer Amelia Almeida. Amelia Almeida, that's a fucking name.
Amelia Almeida.
Unfortunately, along with most of the team at Wildlight, I was laid off today, he wrote. This one really stings as there was a lot of unreleased content. I was really looking forward to that, and I was really looking forward to that I Know There's design for Highguard. And there have been a load of devs claiming that it was the Jeff Fest that killed it. The Jeffs killed it because there was social media, basically, and influencers turned people off it. I don't think that's the case, though, because the game debuted with 100,000 players on Steam, and then the next day there was 5,000 players.
People just dropped off, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't need a streamer. I saw the trailer, and I don't need a streamer to tell me it looked just a bit boring.
Yeah.
I didn't think it looked like a stinker. It just nothing particularly appealing that hasn't been done before.
Yeah. I mean, most people who reviewed it or left reviews on Steam says it's fine, but other games are better.
Overwhelmingly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bog standard average.
But then they probably thought to themselves, but Arc Raiders is right there, and I've paid money for that, so I'm going to go and play that.
Arc Raiders has people playing it.
Yeah, that's what they've gone. You know what? I'm going to go back to there.
Oh, Apex is over there, and that's free.
Yeah, and
Valorant's
also with Apex,
over there, and that's free.
I can play it on my phone. I can play it on my fucking console. I can play it on my PC at the same time. I can do it all at once and transfer everything. So I'll play Apex instead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I actually think Marathon looks good.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
I
there's two
know.
of you now.
I know. I think it does.
I'm horrendously curious on
Fuck's sake.
It's not my type of game whatsoever. However,
it looks like Roblox.
Yeah, but in a cool way though, like cyberpunk.
Nothing cool about it. It's not cyberpunk. It looks like it's fucking. It looks like it's failed its assets. It looks like it's. It looks like they struggled because they found that they were cheating and they had an art design and they went, shit, we've got a few months to get an art design. We'll just put these flat blocks on and make these guns look like Lego guns.
I think there's normally a choice behind that, isn't there? So I think they're expecting it to hopefully run incredibly well if that's the kind of graphics they're using. I think it's cool. I think the style's cool. I think it's a bit different.
Yeah, it's like a neon cassette futurism, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, well, I probably won't play it, but I'd like to watch
Nobody
it.
will.
I'll die. I'll die a death.
Gadget will play it for a week and then never touch it ever again.
Speaking of games not getting played, it's not looking good for fighting game 2XKO just weeks after the PS5 debut. Despite launching on consoles a few weeks back on 20th of January, it sounds like 2XKO is struggling to attract enough players. The free-to-play fighting game, which is based on the eternally popular League of Legends, enjoyed a positive reception on PC before its move to the consoles. However, a statement from 2XKO team at Riot Games confirms that support for the title is being scaled back, and some members of the team are being let go as a result.
I've never heard of it.
I have only remembered it now that you've mentioned it. I was quite curious about it. I might give it. I mean, why are people moaning about a free game, or are they just not playing it?
They're just not playing it. That's all it is.
That's a shame. Because I've said it before in the pod. The only thing I don't like about League of Legends is League of Legends. Yeah, it's the game. Everything surrounding it. It's great.
I mean, Street Fighter 6 is now like retailing at 17 quid. Don't bother. Just play that. Just play that.
Well, a statement from the team at Riot Games says, after a lot of discussion and reflection, we are reducing the size of the 2XKO team. As we expanded from PC to console, we saw consistent trends in how players were engaging in 2XKO. The game has resonated with a passionate core audience, but the overall
name's terrible as well.
But the overall momentum hasn't reached the level needed to support a team of this size long term. With a smaller, focused team, we're going to dig in and make key improvements to the game, including some of the things we've already heard you asking for.
Well, that team will probably be moved sideways rather than out of jobs, though, won't they? Surely.
Probably, yeah.
They'll be all right.
There's clearly no marketing to that because I didn't know it existed until right now.
Well, I mean, most marketing for League of Legends passes you by, so that's not surprising.
True. I'm not the target audience. This is absolutely correct. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I hope no one loses the job. That's the main thing.
Next one is one that might be concerning for Candy. Remedy announces new CEO Jean-Charles Gaudachon, who is a former sports betting exec, and prior to that he steered live service operations at EA. And he said he aims to scale Remedy in a way that builds lasting value.
No,
it sounds like they're going to do lots of free-to-play games at Remedy now.
We're going to get Sam Lake wearing chinos, aren't we?
Oh, no.
It's not even that. It's going to be like, we're dropping this game and it's a live service in the Remedy universe.
See, I hate that because I'm going to pay for it. It's going to get my money. No, I'm on a lot of Remedy forums, as you can imagine. I can't see anyone that's happy about it.
No.
But at the same time, Alan Wake just didn't make a profit until about 3 years later, has it? It's only just making a profit now.
We all remember that.
That's because it was locked to Epic. Like, if it launched on Steam, it would do fucking numbers.
Yeah, that was a strange choice.
The thing is, you got to remember, sometimes some CEOs are quite quiet in their role. They don't do much. He might not get in the way of the creative decisions and stuff. He might just he wants Arrow to go up. That's it. And if they can work on that, I think Control Resonant will sell bucket loads.
I hope so.
I know. I think it will because it's a very like beloved title. Control. It came out of nowhere. It shook everyone. The lore behind it's amazing. There's always that Jesse Faden's the new fucking cosplay you see everywhere. You see it everywhere, and I think that's it. That's an IP that they should cling on. Now we've had Alan Wake. We had the new Alan Wake and stuff. Leave that for a while now. Concentrate on.
Well, they've always leapfrogged, haven't they? But
yeah, but I'd concentrate on the Control, and then when they bring out Max Payne, the remakes, push that hard as well. Put that in the same universe. Up your uncle.
I think that'll probably be after Control and before Alan Wake 3, won't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's been rumoured for a long time.
If they stick to the caliber, none of these FC Firebreak thing fuck ups again. I think they've learned from that.
Even Firebreak was fine. It's just not what Remedy players in particular, I think, were looking for.
Yeah. Let's hope the CEO understands that. I get what you mean, though. It does frighten me when a new guy just turns up and goes, "Oh, guys, I used to be sports better. I used to be a big sports betting CEO. So I like putting massive gambles on things. You never know. We'll see. Good luck to him."
All right, we're moving over to film and TV now.
You see, are you listening, Bigglesworth? I'd have to say next to Gadget. He just does it.
Well, there's actually a nice transition here because the first one in film and TV is Baldur's Gate 3 story will continue in the new HBO TV show.
What do you think to this?
So, I will get to thoughts on this because I do have some thoughts. But the article basically says the story and characters featured in Baldur's Gate 3 will return in a TV series from HBO that continues the plot after the events of the game's ending, the company has announced. The live-action TV show deals with the ramifications of the events in the third game and features current characters as well as entirely new ones. Now, this next name is the one that concerns me. Craig Mazin, who is currently leading the Last of Us TV series, also from HBO, has signed up to serve as creator, writer, executive producer, and showrunner on the project.
Oh, no.
With no new Baldur's Gate game in the works, Mazin is said to have freedom over the direction of the story. Now, Craig Mazin has done precisely two good things, in my mind, Chernobyl and the first season of The Last of Us. But remember, he was the one that pressured the studio to take his name off of Borderlands film, and he was also responsible for The Last of Us Season 2.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced on this one. Also, the fact that they're mentioning that characters from the game are going to be in there, if they do not hire the voice actors to play them, I will be kicking the fuck right off.
Well, I think Neil Newbon is in talks about it, isn't he?
I don't think they will. He doesn't look like a star in one. A lot of them don't look like their character.
It's amazing what you can do with a bit of makeup. Like Dvorak.
It is. It really
do Lae'zel.
It is, but these voice actors are not as young as the characters, if you get what I mean.
I know. But anyway, the point is those are now iconic characters, so changing them with different actors.
What I would have done
suffer.
if I was Craig Mazin, would have done an animated series.
Animated, yeah.
Baldur's Gate. That's what I would have done. Then you can carry on with the voices that you know. And it would have been cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
I think they're going to try and go down that Game of Thrones route where it's going to be grittier than it is comedic as the game is. I think they're going to try and be a bit more serious.
Yeah, you need to get the balance right with that because D&D is inherently a silly thing.
And is it going to be as horny as the game? Because that's one of the key.
That's fucking three of the 10 tent poles of that game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think it has to kind of stay to it. Are they going to show a bear making love to someone in this?
That might be too woke for the internet. It might be too woke.
No, I think it's further than woke, mate. I think it's just wrong, personally.
Well, apparently Mazin played the game for over 1,000 hours. That led him to want to adapt it for TV.
If he's got the pedigree if he knows everything, he knows every beat. But that means we have to go on his ending that he got.
Yeah.
Not ours. That's another thing. My ending to me was perfect. My main first playthrough ending is my canon ending.
Not
everyone survived.
Yeah, I'm not going to have it if he starts a show of this and Karlak's dead. I'm not having it.
Oh, she didn't die for me either, but some did, or some fucked off and said, "I'm not sticking with you as a party member." And fucked off.
Yeah, Lazel fucked off for me at the end.
Yeah, a lot of them fucked off.
Next up, House of the Dead movie is reportedly a top Sega priority.
Next,
with The Last of Us breakout star Isabella Marquette on board.
We've already had one, and it was terrible. Uwe Boll did one. And
while the House of the Dead movie has been floating around for a while with Resident Evil director Paul W.S. Anderson attached, it appears the project is officially moving forward. As per Deadline, Marquette is crossing the threshold into the House of the Dead, an adaptation of the wildly successful light gun franchise that populated arcades across the late 90s and early 2000s.
That has no story.
Well, there's a house full of dead, and they shoot them.
And one of the characters is called G. G, go this way.
That's not all. The trade is reporting that alongside the ongoing Sonic series, the House of the Dead movie is now a top priority and will be shopped around at the upcoming European film market.
Does House of the Dead have the pedigree it once had in the late 90s, early 90s? No, I don't think it does.
Even then, it wasn't one of the big hitters, was it? Maybe for arcades.
It was no Time Crisis.
Yeah.
Well, the article goes on, let's hope it fares better than House of the Dead's previous cinematic effort. A 2003 Uwe Boll directed to release garnered a meager $13 million at the box office and was savaged by critics and audiences alike. At least with Resident Evil's Paul W.S. Anderson behind the camera, the undead action should be enough to get pulses racing. That's without digging into the conspiracy-laden House of the Dead mythology and hellish creations that punctuate the game series. In its most recent release, Scarlet Dawn arrived in arcades in 2018. 2 House of the Dead remakes are also available on consoles. I'm sorry, is someone trying to describe Paul W.S. Anderson as a half-decent director here? Because I haven't seen anything he's done that's half-decent.
He's only Event Horizon.
Oh, okay. I mean, at a certain point, that was the mid-fucking-90s.
No, that's one out of what, like 25 films? It's not a good...
24 of them are Resident Evils.
Yeah, he's not good. He's not good.
Remember his
I bet Mila Jovovich is going to be in it. Got to get the wife a job. Got to get the wife a job. Cheeky boy. Nah, I'm not interested. Next.
Speaking of video, Jesus Christ, you nexted me before I had a chance to get going. My God.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, speaking of video game adaptations, Jason Momoa to star in Sony's feature take of Helldivers.
Nah.
What? I mean, as I read it, it gets worse and worse. Jason Momoa will star in the PlayStation Productions and Sony Pictures film adaptation of Helldivers based on Arrowhead Game Studios' video game franchise. Justin Lin of Fast and Furious fame will direct. The pick will hit theaters on the 10th of November next year. Hutch Parker is producing with PlayStation. That's producers. It was recently revealed that Momoa will be playing intergalactic bounty hunter Lobo in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, part of a busy year of the leading action star. Currently, he stars opposite Dave Bautista in Amazon MGM Studios' The Wrecking Crew on Prime Video.
Decent film.
I'll let Lobo pass. I can see him as Lobo, but it's going to be Hell Bros, isn't it?
It's always. Do you know what? And I know Hollywood's not that brave, not as brave as me anyway, because I don't know what to do with millions and millions of dollars worth of budget. But you know what I would do? I'd be super brave. I'd have Jason Momoa as front and center of all the marketing, doing all the press junkets, and I'd kill him on his first dive.
Do an alien, yeah.
Yeah.
Kill him on his first dive, just get fucking splattered. As soon as he gets out, he's like, yeah! And another pod hits him and kills him. Then have just some fucking nobody be the main character in it.
Yeah, he's like built up in the opening 10 minutes to be like the big Earth hero, super Earth hero. And like he's a legendary fighter, and everyone's like, yeah! And then, he gets blown up by accident.
Straight away. First fucking run. Fucking amazing. That's how you turn it around, and that's how Jason Momoa continues this cool streak. He was fucking, because he don't give a fuck, does he? Just drinks Guinness and rides motorbikes. Plays bass, yeah. I think that would be such a cool touch for him to do, but they won't. He'll survive. If we get to the end.
Brad Pitt blockbuster F1 sequel in the works, according to producers.
What's it called, F2?
That's what I was going to say. Fuck's sake.
The film, co-produced by seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, is nominated for 4 Oscars this year, including Best Picture. Pitt 62 stars as veteran driver Sonny Hayes, who returns to the Formula One grid with fictional team APXGP after a long absence.
So this proves to me that I've never seen F1, but I know he doesn't die in it.
Well, released last summer, F1 grossed $630 million worldwide, making it Apple Original Films' most successful theatrical release to date.
That's good.
So,
I've heard it is good. It's a good film now. I've heard
It's good. It's good. It's very much the kind of bombastic, like Top Gun Maverick style.
Top Gun on 4 wheels.
There's explosions. There's drama. You know what's going to happen. You know everything.
It's these type of things where these characters in this film think F1's the most important thing on the planet.
Yeah,
but you're along for the ride, aren't you? You're like, yeah.
I mean, I think the most unbelievable thing was a 55-year-old, 60-year-old man being able to keep up with 25-year-olds in a Formula One car.
Big anyway, because don't they usually have like little twinks in F1 cars?
You need to
I think so. They have to,
size.
Yeah.
You can't be too tall.
Be a bit twinky, don't you? Like Lewis Hamilton's a twink.
He's a rich one,
twink. Oh, he's a rich twink.
Nigel Mansell, not so much.
But he was from the old school Tom Selleck era of driving.
He certainly was.
He was sat in one car lighting a cigarette.
Yeah. Those cars were nowhere near as fast as the cars now. They are literally aeroplanes on the ground.
Yeah.
On a slight tangent, I saw a clip going around Reddit today of I think it must have been the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend or something. Basically, in one of the tunnels, one of the cars had an engine failure and was like going at like 70 miles an hour as opposed to 200.
Yeah.
And a car comes round the blind corner to him and like
it's fucking smashed into it.
No, that's the thing. That's the scary. It doesn't manages to skirt around him in like a
blink
of an eye.
That good.
I'll send you this
because you need to have that split second.
Fucking wild. Like their reactions are unreal. It's like they're not human.
That's the thing of F1. That's what people get into it for, the science behind it, don't they? They love science behind it because that is science. It's not just racing. That's like mechanical
without a doubt.
Engineering to its utmost. Like aerodynamics is way more important than anything else, and fucking grip to the ground. I'm not into it, but I know it's fucking nerdy as fuck. And I'm
it
down
gets
for
very
that.
nerdy.
Actually, you're right. The race is almost secondary, isn't it? Like, there's so much. Yeah.
Everything else.
I remember when the Apple Vision Pro was put out, and someone built an app which like put like a virtual racetrack on your coffee table in front of you.
Yeah.
And that was like the first time I'd ever seen an Apple Vision Pro and thought, I would buy it for that.
I'd have that. Ooh, that looks cool, and you can tweak things.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. So good luck, Bradley Pitt. May you be a star in F2.
Yes, Bradwood Pitford is going to be in it, back in the pit. Next up, one for Candy here. Mike Flanagan is remaking The Mist.
I know, I saw.
Stephen King Mist.
Yeah. So Warner Brothers is reuniting frequent collaborators Mike Flanagan and Stephen King on a new adaptation of The Mist based on King's acclaimed 1980
this
novella.
This must be honestly why I saw a meme the other day. I think it was linked to that, yeah. I didn't realise there were news, but someone says it's not a real year unless a Stephen King book's been adapted for the screen.
Well, we had
and it's right.
Pet Sematary a couple of years ago, didn't we?
Last year we had two. We had The Long Walk and we had Running Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Flanagan will direct and write the screenplay. Producers.
I like Flanagan. I'm a big Flanahead.
So in The Mist, a small town in Maine, not called Silent Hill, is consumed by a thick, mysterious fog from which creatures emerge to attack the townsfolk. I promise this is not Silent Hill. A group of survivors hole up in a local grocery store. This is not Silent Hill. As often happens with King's fiction, anarchy and societal reordering brings out the best in some, the absolute worst in the others, sparking mob mentality and empowering unhinged extremists who become dangerous as the horrors outside. I wonder which ending he's going to go with.
Yeah, because there is two endings, isn't there?
Well, there's the ending in the novella, and then there's the ending in the last time it was adapted. The one in the last time it was adapted was a lot grimmer.
The Thomas Jane ending.
Yeah.
If you've never seen The Mist, guys, fuck me, that's got to be one of the most harrowing endings of anything I've ever... Because I've read the novella, I've read all fucking King's books. And then when that I was like, oh, it's different. Oh, no. I'm just looking like, oh, no, what have you done, Thomas Jane? What have you done?
I mean, you can say
that was quite a recent... That was quite a recent adaptation.
2005-ish.
Oh, that's longer than I thought.
2000s, yeah.
Yeah. I'm older than I thought.
Flanagan is kept busy with Stephen King's works, directing Gerald's Game, The Shining, sequel Dr. Sleep, and The Life of Chuck. He has been engaged in a new adaptation of King's first published novel, Carrie, as a miniseries for Prime Video.
I'm up for that. I love Carrie. I'm up for that. I'm up for that. I can't wait for the internet nerd to go, this is fucking woke. This is fucking woke. Mate, this was woke in the fucking 70s, mate.
Oh, you know
It
who'd
was
be a
a
good carry?
Yeah, mate,
problematic
he's
at
about
the same
periods.
You know who'd be a good carry?
Who?
Your girl Sydney Sweeney.
She's
She'd be an
too
ace
old.
carry. Yeah, no, you can age her down. She's not that old.
Yeah, but
You can't go by the
Too
size of her
big.
boobs.
her boobs are too big.
You know,
You know,
we're not
he-
like trees. Our boobs don't continually get bigger and bigger.
It'll be Jenna Ortega. You know it will be.
She'd work.
I wonder.
She'd work. I hope it's not 11 from Stranger Things. I hope it's not
I think she's retiring for a bit, isn't she?
good. Be a
Yeah,
mum.
'cause
You'll
she
be a
keeps-
mum, love.
Every time she does something, the internet just hates on her for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that. I think she's great as 11. I kind of want to rest from the Stranger Things people for a bit.
Fair enough.
Bring
What's
it
it-
to nobody no one knows.
I'll tell you what, here's a nobody that nobody knows, because Jason Statham is to play Jason Statham in Jason Statham Stole My Bike from David Leitch. Do you want to pass that sentence again for you, Oodles? Jason Statham
Yeah.
is to play
Yep.
Jason Statham
All right. Yeah.
in the film Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
Bugger me. Jason Statham. Jason Statham stole my bike.
Due to shoot this May,
This is meta.
due to shoot this May from a script by BoJack Horseman and School of Rock writing alum Alison Flierl.
I'm not against that. I'm not against that.
Jason Statham Stole My Bike, pitched as a big budget action comedy with huge set pieces, firmly tongue-in-cheek sense of humour, and a surprisingly lofty $80 million budget, is currently lighting up the European film market in Berlin, where the project's already attracted a lot of attention. Amazon is, sources suggested, close to picking up the film for multiple territories. So far as the plot of the movie's concerned, however, that much is kept firmly under wraps for now. It's worth noting that Deadline sources have heard the movie will see the Stath in the role of a lifetime, playing global action superstar Jason Statham. That the film is called Jason Statham Stole My Bike, which may hold some clues as to what's in store.
What was that film with Nicolas Cage and Joel, Last of Us guy?
Oh, the unbearable weight of massive talent.
Yeah, if they do it like that, where it's meta as fuck,
It'll have to be, yeah.
I'll be hilarious because Jason Statham,
He's a funny
believe
guy.
it or not, believe it or not, he's a funny bloke, and he can do the Leslie Nielsen constantly acting straight. Have you seen him on some he was on Graham Norton a few years ago, and he absolutely outclassed absolutely everyone there, mate.
Go back to his
don't
early
expect
career.
it.
He's fucking hilarious in Snatch.
Oh, snap!
What's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
I mean, just going by
What's that
some
for?
of the
Germans?
movies. Just going by some of the movies he's chosen to do, you can tell he's funny. We've all seen Crank.
Yeah,
The
Crank.
Beekeeper.
Yeah, yeah. But he knows what he is. If you get me, and I think that's a superpower that for some people. This could be a hit. Could be a hit. Imagine Jason Statham winning an Oscar. That'd
playing
blow your
himself.
fucking brain.
For playing himself, yeah.
himself. Oh my god. Oh god.
Best supporting
That'd be
actor.
So cool.
The Mummy 4
next.
confirms Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz returns. It's gonna be sexy.
Not angry.
Sets summer 2028 release date.
Yeah, I'm not angry about this. I wonder if it's going to be Stig's thing about statues that he pitched years ago.
Yeah.
Remember Stig's statues? A great idea. I think it's a great idea. But do you think they're going to have what's his name? Imhotep. Who played him? He's
And
really
he
cool.
is. Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah. Because it wasn't Rachel Weisz in the last one, was it?
No, it was someone else. Rachel Weisz didn't sign on for it.
But it was still the same character, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was still Evelyn, yeah.
Oh, that's fine then. That's cool. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it. They're a bit older. The son's a fucking 40-year-old man by this point. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. Fuck it. Why not? What's worse that could happen?
Well, I'll tell you what's worse that could happen, because originality seems to be down the pan. Texas Chainsaw Massacre series coming from A24.
Yeah, but it's A24.
Starring Glenn Powell, apparently.
What? It's Leatherface.
Actually, sorry, produced by Glenn Powell. I apologize.
I'm gonna say. I'm going. Running through fucking washing line.
Yeah,
One of the best looking men in Hollywood.
apparently the rights to the franchise have been caught in a bidding war, and A24 has emerged as the victor.
Hey, that's what you want. You can make a really grit. I mean, the original's gritty as fuck, man. It's
Yeah, but
so
then,
realistic, that fucking film.
but then the 32 sequels that came afterwards aren't.
Didn't they do a Rob Zombie one? I didn't like that.
Yeah, Rob
like
Zombie
that.
did one after he did House of a Thousand Corpses, I think.
Yeah,
Did
I
he?
didn't like that. Yeah, he did it, but he focused on like a group, a massive group of like teenagers, rather than like the smaller group. And I remember not liking. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I can remember not liking. But then again, Rob Zombie's films tend to be shit. People just
Some of them are good, mostly shit. I don't
no.
remember
People
that
glaze Rob Zombie. People glaze him so hard.
I think House of Thousand Corpses is all right. I think Devil's Rejects is good. The rest,
The ending's good. The Devil's Rejects.
yeah.
Great use of Freebird. Other than that, no, I think people glaze him massively because it's like, yeah, I like Rob Zombie as a person. I like his music. I like it. He's creative, but I don't like him that much as a director. It's a bit crap.
I thought Halloween was all right.
Yeah.
The first Halloween that he rebooted was all right. Second, not so much.
Yeah. I didn't hate it.
Next up, Art Attack icon Neil Buchanan has returned to TV for the first time in 14 years, and fans can't
You mean
believe how good he
Banksy?
looks.
Why are people still calling him Neil Buchanan when we all know he's Banksy?
The kids' TV star who wowed with his big art creations, tips and tricks with pencils and paintbrushes in the 90s and early noughties is back with a new installation. Neil,
What is it like? There's loads of
nice,
jumpers on a field.
is
Oh,
back
tires and shit.
So yeah, apparently he is. I was trying to find the news article for this one because Biggie pasted in half of it.
It does that.
And then the one I found actually seems to be a thing pointing at the fact that he's advertising Muller yogurts because they're doing like a 90s.
He's doing it for Muller yogurts.
No. There is a the Muller yogurts are doing like a back to the 90s thing. Like I saw an advert from where they had "Let's Get Ready to Rumble" turned to "Let's Get Ready to Crumble" for Muller.
I know that they've brought it back, the Mississippi Mud Pie, which quickly get it because that's a fucking really good corner yogurt.
That was the best one.
And they brought it back. I saw it in Sainsbury's over there. I went, oh shit! But it was
I'm in.
It were like,
I'm in with
like
that.
£6 for a fucking 6-pack. I'm like, I'm not walking around with warm yogurts all day.
No, I'd take that risk. I'd take it.
Okay,
It's so
well,
good.
because I can't find the article that Biggie put there because he doesn't put links in here. So I'll just say Neil Buchanan's epic TV comeback after 14 years, Art Attack legend returns with new kids show. The former Art Attack host, 63, he's 69, vanished from screens in 2011 to focus on his heavy metal band Marseille, but he's now back presenting fresh creative series for CBBC titled Art, and then the article cuts off. So
Attack.
I'm going to have a quick.
Was it on the BBC?
Yeah,
Do they have
CBBC.
kids programs anymore?
They've got a whole fucking channel for it.
Have they?
CBBC is a kids channel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In fact, they have two. They have CBeebies as well.
Is that like 24-hour kids stuff?
Pretty much, yeah.
Now bring back the after-school cartoons, and that's it.
That's what I thought.
Turn it off
Like, kids ain't coming home and watching cartoons like we did. They're coming home and loading up YouTube and Roblox.
Turn it off at Newsround and Blue Peter. No one liked that.
No, I like Blue Peter.
Nah.
I used to fancy half of them on it.
No, I used to go to Biker Grove on ITV at that point. Biker Grove.
No, Biker Grove weren't nowhere near as good as Blue Peter. Blue Peter was it was like the one show for kids.
Oh, do you remember when that guy got caught doing drugs, though, and he got fired? That was
Richard Bacon.
Richard Bacon,
Yeah.
Just
I'd love to do a few bumps with Richard Bacon.
A bit of bacon, yeah.
Right, okay,
let's
so
go.
it's a Twitter
Bumps
post,
for the
but
bacon.
apparently I can't go on Twitter to look at it because I don't have an account on Twitter anymore. My
Twitter
God.
doesn't exist, that's why.
Fucking unprofessional. I swear to God, Biggie. I swear to
That's
God.
why he's been sacked.
He's going to be sacked. I'm going to sack
He's
him.
going to be in the immemorial section later.
Yeah, no, not having
Biggie's
it.
World of Death. Biggie.
Piggy died.
So, I mean, again, Biggie prepared the document. So, the World of Death contains nothing. However, the Weird World Web contains the story that James Van Der Beek, star of Dawson's Creek and Varsity Blues, dies age 48. So,
Bloody hell.
How weird.
how weird.
That's not weird. That's tragic as fuck.
Yes.
That is tragic as fuck. Poor old Van der Beek.
He's so young, Van der
No
Beek.
age,
Remember him in Jane Silent Bob Strike Back?
I do.
Yeah.
He's funny in that. He's a funny guy. Oh,
Well,
it's so sad. But
yeah,
it's not weird.
No, it's certainly not weird. I'm more taking the piss out of Biggie than the fact that James Van Der Beek has died. He died at age 48 after a lengthy battle with colorectal cancer.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
Frightens the fuck out of me, that. Like that's so young. You know what I mean? And you think, I know it sounds weird, but you think like celebrities are immortal sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Especially
huge
Van der
shame.
Beek, of the Van der Beek legacy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Bloody hell, it's Dawson's Creek, innit?
I remember Murder Dolls on Dawson's Creek once.
Yeah. They're the goths. Hey, man, we're just like you. We just dress in black.
They fucking aren't.
No, they're not. We also eat dogs. But it's just, I think it sucks when you see people like closer to our age. And like, last time I saw Van der Beek, he looked in good health, but cancer's a fucker. Fuck cancer. Fuck it. We're right, aren't I? I'm right in saying that's not a hot take, is it?
That's
No.
not a hot take. That's a positively frozen take.
Yeah. God bless. Love to the family, Van der Beek. Love to the family.
We do actually have a weird world web in here. Biggie screwed up his own format.
Oh, no.
Now, I'm not going to read the headline out of this one, Oodles, because I want you to just experience this one.
Okay, I'm in. I'm going to close my eyes.
And Candy, you can experience this one from a place of hating men.
Okay, I'm ready.
They're horrible.
Norwegian biathlete Sturla Holm Legrad confessed on live television to cheating on his girlfriend moments after winning bronze at the Winter Olympics. The 28-year-old who won his first individual Olympic medal in the 20-kilometre individual biathlon at Milan Cortina admitted he had an affair 3 months ago and called it, quote, my biggest mistake. Legrad said, it had been the worst week of my life since he told his girlfriend of 6 months about the affair. Quote,
6 months.
there's someone I wanted to share it with who might not be watching. 6 months ago, I met the love of my life, the most beautiful and kindest person in the world. 3 months ago, I made the biggest mistake and cheated on her. I had the gold medal in life, and I'm sure there are many people who will see things differently, but I only have eyes for her. Sport has come second these last few days. Yes, I wish I could share this with her. End quote.
Oh, a bit of sharing of dirty laundry. But the ironic thing is, I bet she's shagging the gold medalist.
I mean, I'm sorry. This might be me and just the realist or pessimist in me. I bet I didn't even know my fucking wife's surname after fucking 6 months. It's so early days.
Yeah. No, it was
Look at
3
that.
months he cheated on her. 3 months.
Who the
That's
fuck? I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know the birthday or anything. You don't know nothing.
the
about them.
courting stage, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
when
First
it's,
3
well,
months.
mind
You see him once a week.
Yeah.
And shag. And that's it.
Well, he went on to tell Norwegian newspaper VG, quote, my only way to solve it is to tell everything and put everything on the table and hope that she can still love me. I've done that for her and now for the whole world. I have nothing
no,
to
that's
lose.
Just dating.
That would give
want-
me the ick so
I
hard.
want to be a good role model, but I have to admit when I make mistakes. End quote.
Oh, what a
I'm sorry,
saddo.
but I just see it as dating that when you've got a girlfriend like Gadget. You don't consider Pip your girlfriend. She's your partner.
Yeah.
You have a house together. You own a fur child together. You've got fur babies. That's not your girlfriend. That's you know what I mean? That's your partner. There's a massive difference between, oh no, I've cheated on my girlfriend 3 months in. Yeah, most people do. You're just dating.
Yeah.
Grow the fuck up and man up and just say, look, I'm a fucking Olympian. I'm gonna get fucking sow my seeds. Like, you want to stay together? And if not, I'm gonna fucking carry on.
Honestly, it's
Come
fucking
on.
pathetic piece of shit. This lad. There was another one that I've seen at the Winter Olympics, and this one came from the Americans. There was someone else, I can't remember what she was competing in. I think it might have been one of the downhill skiing ones. But anyway, she won the gold, and like she goes up. She's won the gold. She goes up to like hug her boyfriend. Her boyfriend like gets down and proposes to her. I'm like, no, this day is not about you, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, stop
I'd have
stealing
fucking
that.
Smacked him.
She's just been proved to be the greatest person at this current moment
Yeah.
in that sport. Don't take
Stop
it away from
fucking
her.
stealing it, you scumbag. I'd have literally, I'm telling her, no, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks when the fucking heat's died off. I hate when people are like that. So fucking precious about stuff like that now. I think that's the fucking TikTok generation thing.
Yeah, do it at the party when she gets back to the US and like
Yeah.
having a big knees up for the gold medal winners, you know?
Do it when you're holding her hair in the fucking toilet when she's throwing up.
That's the perfect
Speaking of the
time.
Olympics,
That is sickness and health.
I think GB won another gold medal today. I think in the downhill ski.
Mixed skeleton as well.
Oh,
There's
nice.
fucking skeletons competing. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you'd hate it, Oodles. There's rich people there. It's cold. There's snow.
Well, you've just told me one of them were a biathlete. I mean, he's shagging men and women. Fucking good for him.
Fucking hell, Oodles.
Good for him. Fucking, you watch out, love. He's cheating on you with your brother.
Well, the biathlon is a fun one because if you think of a triathlon, you know the ones that Stig does. You go for a run, you go for a swim.
I don't know anything about Olympics.
So triathlon, you go for a run, you go for a swim, you go for a bike ride. Okay? All one after another. The biathlon, you go for a long cross-country ski and then they give you a gun.
A gun? What for? To shoot the other people?
No, target shooting at the end of it. So you ski for ages and then you do target shooting. And that's a biathlon in Winter Olympics.
But imagine my version.
So
the first one to the rifle wins.
You've got to ski for 20 miles and then take out your opponents.
I mean, it seems like a strange mix, doesn't it? But I suppose maybe it came from having to like ski for your dinner or something, go off and shoot a deer somewhere.
Probably did, yeah.
Probably. That. I mean, aren't all Olympic games like linked to like local traditions, aren't they? Originally, they're all traditional, like the Greek original, the discus. I'm
not sure whether
back in the day, the discus was the main event. That was the main event. They didn't really do like a fucking 500-meter sprint. They weren't arsed with that. They wanted to see fucking blokes throwing discs off at fucking Colosseums and stuff.
Winter X Games is where it's at.
Winter X Games sounds like the most Monster Energy thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
It is. Everyone dies.
I'm not against athletics, right? It's just not it's not my world, man. It's not my world.
No.
Sometimes I think I've watched some ice hockey before in the Olympics, and then someone told me that they don't get paid. So I was like, fuck
because we're technically amateur. And if you want a good laugh from the Winter Olympics, look up the Canadians cheating in curling. There's been drama all over that.
Curling's the brush one, isn't it?
Yeah, the brush and the stone one. Yeah.
Specifically not the finger.
In Scotland or something.
Scotland's
being linked to it. Are Scottish the best at it?
I think so.
The stones come from one island in Scotland.
There you go. I know there's a link. That is a weird. Who the fuck? See, just what I mean. It's like built-in tradition. That must have been a traditional thing that they used to do on the ice and play with these little stones.
But it's also just the same as bowls. The same as old men on the bowling green.
Cool. I'm not knocking it. I think it's fucking cool. It's mad that. Like, what do you do for a living? I trained for basically. I don't get paid to do it, but I trained like 4 years of my life just to like sweep some ice so a stone can land perfectly in a target. And if I met that person, I'd be like, yeah, man, that's fucking cool. I'm wasting my time, mate. I'm wasting my life in the rat race.
Do you think they're cleaners during their day jobs, like the best cleaners in the country?
Yeah, you would be, wouldn't you? You'd be
absolutely
you'd be best. Like,
yeah, they're caretaker. It's on form.
Maybe one day I'll just sit and watch all Olympics and be like, this. It's so new. I don't know anything about. All I remember about Olympics was track and field on PlayStation. We used to go.
But anyway, that's
sometimes if you threw a javelin, so are you? It's a UFO.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Gadget's glorious news.
Thank you very much. I think probably best news we've ever had.
I think it seems like
I'd agree.
There's not much arguing with that, is there? That's sweet, tight, lovely.
Peak
brilliant
news.
Candy. What have you been up to this week? Because these last 2 weeks, because like you're probably one of the most interesting people I know.
Why did I feel like that came with a hint of sarcasm? Well, I watched a film. I watched Markiplier's film, Iron Lung. And
what is this? What does it mean?
I was not disappointed. So, Markiplier, self-funded, a film.
What are you saying?
Markiplier. So he's a YouTuber, a famous YouTuber. He's Mark. I think his real name's Mark Fashback or something. Fishback or something. Anyway, Markiplier is what he goes by, and also what he's been accredited as in the film, I should add. So based on a indie game called The Iron Lung, same name. He plays a convict. So to set up the story, it's an event happens throughout the humans have colonized planets all over the universe. There's an event that happens called the Quiet Rapture, and all these stars, all these planets that held humans, they all suddenly disappear, and the only humans left in the universe are these people that were left on a couple of different space stations. So there's less than 1,000 humans left in the universe.
I'm already in. It's like Battlestar Galactica.
It gets better. So in place of these planets that have just disappeared, there has appeared these blood moons, and I think there's 2, 3, 4 of them. I should preface this by saying that I didn't see the greatest copy in the world, so it was quite dark and some of the audio was quite hard to hear, but I'll get into that later because I don't think...
Did you sail some kind of...
Yeah.
We're not condoning it, guys, but Candy is self-employed. She has to pay taxes, and it's coming up to tax year soon, so we can...
It's happened.
We'll allow it.
So the copy that I didn't see was not great. However, I don't think that is fully the reason for it. So some of it was a little bit hard to hear. So humans disappeared, blood moons in their place, and there are two colonies of the human race, and they're kind of at war. There's the Eden colony that they house the last remaining tree and the last kind of echoes of nature. And then there's the, I can't remember what the other colony are called, but they're more interested in finding out what actually happened to the universe, discovering things on these moons. And they send convicts down into these horrible blood seas to find out more about what's happened, what's down there, all that kind of thing.
It's interesting. I like that.
So Markiplier is the main character, and I believe his name is Simon, if I remember correctly. And he's a convict, and he's sent down in this horrible tiny submarine, which is where... basically all of the film takes place. That's
why it's called Iron Lung.
That's why it's called Iron Lung. Like I said, it's self-funded, and it's fairly obvious that there's really only one set, but not necessarily to its detriment, because the way they get around it is quite clever. It really has a horrible sense of foreboding. One really cool aspect of it is that they don't have cameras. The submarine itself, it doesn't have cameras. It just has like an X-ray, because obviously blood's thicker than water. All they can do is X-rays.
You won't be able to see anyway, would you?
Yeah, he's getting these X-ray shots every couple of minutes. Turns out, surprise, surprise, he's not the only one down there. So this submarine, it's on a sort of tow line from, I think this isn't 100% clear, and I don't know if I just didn't quite hear it, or if it was a bad copy, or if it's just not explained that well. But I think this is on a tow line from a space station, so he keeps getting taken up, put back down again, and it becomes reasonably obvious that he's probably not going to make it out of this submarine, and cosmic horror ensues. I was pleasantly surprised. It could have gone so badly. Self-funded thing. Markiplier wrote the theme tune, starred in it, sung in it, that kind of thing. But actually, he's not a bad actor. Given it's his first sort of serious acting role.
What's he famous for before this, sorry?
Just a YouTuber.
Just YouTubing, and I haven't actually seen any of his...
He's an entertainer anyway, in general, so I can see the jump. I can see the jump from, being a YouTuber to an actor. I can see
he's obviously comfortable at directing himself, for one, but being in front of a camera, and but it's him. There's one other actress in it that you see very, very briefly, and there's a couple of voice actors. One of them's Troy Baker. So with the exception of that, it's just him leading the whole thing. And he doesn't. Is
he a handsome boy? Let me have a look at him.
He is a handsome fellow. Yes, he is a handsome fellow.
Okay, let's have a look at him. Markiplier,
like multiplier, but with Mark at the beginning.
Oh, he's a handsome fellow. He looks Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's a handsome fellow. He is a handsome fellow. Maybe he's a lovely looking guy.
So he leads this really surprisingly well. I would say the film maybe suffers a little bit from pacing issues. It started off pretty compelling. I think in the middle section it fell apart a little bit. Yeah. The finale, it just really ramps up the kind of cosmic horror and everything. It's grotesque, and if you don't like blood, do not watch it. And it just ends up being fairly horrendous, as you can imagine. What I was saying about the sound design, apparently, I think it was an intentional choice because he's talking to a couple of people through this radio, and you don't really know if it's real. There's several things that happen throughout the film that make you think, oh, he is losing his mind. He's seeing
quite
things
Lovecraftian in that way.
exactly like that. Yeah, exactly like that. But the voices over the radio, they're kind of garbled and they're layered on top of each other, and the sound effects. Again, I think it's by design, but if you're a bit mutt and deaf like me, it's quite hard to hear, and it's certainly the story itself certainly doesn't hold your hand.
Titles on love.
I couldn't because it was a bloody 7 Seas one. But yeah, I think that's one of the things.
I'll wait for the real thing.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to watch it again. I'm going to watch it again when I can see it properly because it was compelling enough. I think having watched it straight after the film, I gave it a 6 out of 10. But I think actually having dwelled on it a little bit more and kind of absorbed the story, I think it potentially could be higher. I need to watch it again.
And it's an independent film, so sometimes you get you've got to think to its means. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I was pretty happy with it.
Has it been a success? Do you know?
I do not know. I think it was they showed it at several cinemas by request if enough people asked for it. They showed it in a couple of Cineworlds here, I think. So it's probably not going to be that long before it comes out on streaming. But yeah, for something that's a kind of passion project, it might not even need to make a lot to make something back. Do you know what I mean? Probably not, considering it was pretty much only him in it. It can't have been that expensive, can it? But I don't know
what it is. I kind of like the idea of Lee's like. I hesitate to use the word influence because if he's a YouTuber, he's a creative in general. He's not just an influencer. He's not just buying a sandwich and eating it. Because that's
if you're at the top of the game, yeah, absolutely.
If you're good at that,
yeah. And I think I never played the game, but I think apparently it does stick to the story quite well. I think the story.
Never heard of the game either.
No, apparently the story is to highlight the gameplay, not so much. So you get to see the story without having to play it. So yeah, no, awesome. I enjoyed it.
Iron Lung. Oh, is it the Iron Lung?
I think it's called the Iron Lung. I could be wrong. You'll have to find out. You'll find it. You'll find it.
Find it. That's awesome. Anything else, or do you want to say we move on?
If we've got time, I'll do another one after. But I think we'll just move on for now.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I'll do it in the green room.
Oh, you cheeky man. Yeah, I'll jump in because Gadget did a lot of talking earlier. Nothing's come out at all really in the past few weeks.
Nothing at all.
So, nah.
Nothing.
I've not really done anything. No,
not really. Even turned on the Switch. Nothing kind of landed on the Switch.
The Nintendo Switch. Nah, it's dead console, mate. Dead console. No, Dragon Quest VII came out, motherfucker. Dragon Quest VII reimagined. It's not the only thing I want to talk about, but you knew it were coming, guys, and you know it's always going to be coming. How do I review a game that I've played millions of times before? Oh, like this. This is the best version of that game I've played a million times before because it's cut out all the shite that I didn't want to have in it. Ooh. I remember thinking, oh, they're doing 7 again. Oh, it's going to be 8 hours until I reach the first battle, like in the original. Because the original one was it came out on PlayStation 1 towards the end of its life cycle. And it's ugly. And that's the main thing, the big takeaway. The original one's ugly. But it did something smart where it says, so it'd be a narrative for a while, rather than an RPG, and it did it, and it stuck to it for about 10 hours. There wasn't any experience, there were no monsters, there was no battling, it was just a narrative, and somehow, back in the day, I got through it, and then it becomes a proper Dragon Quest game. But when they re-announced this, I thought, oh no, are they going to... Because they already remade it on the 3DS, and they cut out a bit, but not a lot, they cut out a bit. It's still about 8 hours till you get to the battles. In this, it seems like they've gone, right, modern sensibilities of gamers, they're going to want to get into this straight away.
Yeah.
We can still do the story without just, and I'm going to say it, oodles upon oodles of dialogue. Yeah, I did it.
Oh,
never done that before. Where you're getting backstories of a random fisherman in the village, because that's what we're doing. Instead, it's focused on the main cast and gone, this is your journey, go and do it. And it's your first battle's in about half an hour. That's a massive, like, you know what I mean? They've just cut it in half and gone, right, we're not doing that nonsense. But the main crux of this, it is a Dragon Quest game. If you've never played a Dragon Quest game, here's the loop. Basically, Dragon Quest is one massive story cut in 50, 100 chunks where every time you go somewhere new, there's a small little bedtime stories worth of adventuring. There's an hour long, Gadget, do you know what I mean? When you play Dragon Quest 11, you go to a town, something's happened, and then you leave town and it links to the bigger plot. It does that. So this does it even more incrementally. So the whole world, when you first play this game, you start off on an island, and these kids think the whole world is just this one island. They discover a way to get off the island and start timey-wiming, travel and stuff, and basically rebuild the world. So every time you go to another island, it's like another story, a brand new story. And you've got to help the villagers, you've got to help the townsfolk, help the castle. Like Dungeons and Dragons, every single new island, new level is a new campaign in a small, like, one-shot. But obviously you are keeping the character that you are, and you are building that character up with your own levels. And it is definitely the most Dungeons and Dragons of all the Dragon Quest games. And then once you've saved the town on this random island, you come back to the present, and the island appears in your world map. Then you go back and see the repercussions that you've wrought hundreds of years ago in the past. That's the loop. And you're constantly making it bigger. And I mean, I know how it ends, unless they've completely changed it. But by the end, you've just, you know what I mean? You've created the world. You've created the world. You're not God, but you've created the world as you see fit. And it's just more Dragon Quest. It's beautiful. The music is amazing. It's the tropes that you know. It's, certain, like, you've got an undead character, a monster. What are you going to do? You're going to use, like, holy style things on it. You're going to use things that affect. It's turn-based combat. You know how it is. I don't have to explain that to you. And it's just a warm hug of a game. It is the coziest game you can. I genuinely think Dragon Quest VII is more cozier than Animal Crossing.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's so lovely. This is the first time as well I've ever seen this series go, right, what we're going to do is, do you want to play this game and not care about how hard it's going to be eventually? Here you go. Here's a difficulty choice. Fucking win every battle. If you just want to get through it and not worry about super bosses and grinding, you don't have to. You don't have to. There's no random battles anymore. Do what you want. You can even set it to, I think you can. I've not done it because I'm playing on Draconium because it's me. Hardest level. But I think there's a mode where you can, every time you kill an enemy, like, you level up. Like, you can just fucking power grind. You know what I mean? I think there's an option to do that. I'm not entirely sure because there's loads of fucking, like, quality of life improvements. But it's just so fucking nice. Like, I play an hour of it before bed, and it felt like I've read a book because I know I've progressed.
Has it hit you in this? Has it hit you in the nostalgia the way you had hoped?
It has, and it hasn't, because it's out of place from what it used to be on the original version that I've played many times. They've changed
so it's not a case
enough.
of, like, when they sort of reboot or redo games and you play it and you're like, it's exactly how I remembered, and then you go back and play the original, you're like, ooh.
This almost feels like a director's cut type thing.
Right.
But in the grandest term of the word cut, because they've cut so much.
They've trimmed the fat.
I think for the better. For the better. It's going to make people not be like, fucking hell, I'm still in the same fucking village and I'm 4 hours in because someone wanted me to catch some fish. None of that. It's all fucking gone. It's all fucking wiped off. It's a Dungeons and Dragons inspired Japanese role-playing game, and it's fucking lovely. Might be a tad expensive for some people. I think it's a full price game.
Yeah, it is.
But it's so fucking nice. This is a game that you can play for the next 4 years.
It's standard.
You don't have to rush it. There's no rush. But the other thing I want to discuss before we jump into Gadget, I watched a show. I've watched 2 shows, and I'll talk about one of them in the green room. I'll tell you what it's going to be, and I won't talk about it until the green room. I've been watching The Beauty on Hulu.
Okay.
Don't know if you've heard about The Beauty, but I'll talk about that later. But the other show has surprised the absolute living fuck out of me. A Night of Seven Kingdoms, Game of Thrones.
I got that one that's like no fucking marketing.
No marketing whatsoever. It's about Duncan the Tall and Egg, someone called Egg, and it is like a side story about the Westeros region about 100 years before Game of Thrones starts. There's nothing magical about it, and I think it's the best Game of Thrones shit I've ever seen.
Fucking hell.
I think it's outstanding. It's a comedy, mate. It's a comedy. So let me set the scene for you. The very opening bit of the show, season episode 1, is Duncan burying his master. He was a squire for a hedge knight. If you don't know what a hedge knight is, it's a knight that doesn't owe fealty to any law. It's hedge knight. They go walk around. They're sleeping hedges. They walk around the world and help people. They're the good knights. They're not the fucking politician knights like you see on Game of Thrones, like fucking Jaime Lannister.
Yeah,
They're the good knights, the actual chivalrous people. But the scrubbers, no, they ain't got nice gold armor and stuff. And he's a squire and he's burying his master. We don't know how his master died at that point, but he's burying his master. Because of that, he's inherited the title of being a knight. So he's a new knight, and it's so epic and it's so sad. And he talks about it, and then the Game of Thrones fucking theme tune that we know and love starts kicking in, and all of a sudden, like needle fucking comes off the fucking record player, and you just see him having a shit behind a tree, like in full HD glory. He's just fucking shitting, like pure, like just coming out, and it's like, this is the tone we're going for. And Dunk is an absolute doofus. He's a lovable doofus. He reminds me of fucking Of Mice and Men. What's his name? Is it Lenny or Carl, the big guy?
Lenny.
He reminds me of Lenny. He's just a big doofus. Like he's 6'9" or something in a medieval world. So he's the tallest man on the planet. Like I think he's taller than like the Hound in Game of Thrones. He's monstrous. And it's just he's the whole season is about how he joins a tournament, a jousting tournament or a fighting tournament, and he meets Egg, this little bald kid that basically wants to be his squire, and he fucking doesn't like him, and how they sleep outside, and how they keep sneaking into like lords' tents at this tourney just to get some snap and eat some food and stuff. It's so fucking funny. I'd never expected it. Like.
Sounds like a Knight's Tale.
It's a bit like I was speaking to someone and I was saying, "What does this remind me of?" And that is it. That's what it feels like. It sounds like a Knight's Tale. It feels like a Knight's Tale, but it's still Game of Thrones. So there's still Lannisters rocking about and thinking that big fucking cocks of the world, but it's not the ones we know. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like fucking 100 years before Game of Thrones and stuff. But it's. I think it's the best Game of Thrones shit I've seen. I genuinely think it's better than anything. Because I think it's grounded. There's no dragons in it. There's no monsters in it. There's no White Walkers in it. It's just medieval folk. It's a bit like fucking Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like these people that are absolutely inconsequential to the grand scheme of Westeros.
But they all have their own story.
They all have their own story. It's fucking... I proper... Guess what as well? This is the best bit. Every episode's half an hour long.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
like
fucking
that.
what?
That
I was like, you what?
90-minute long
buzzing.
episode bollocks at the end of Game of Thrones was terrible.
Yeah, I was buzzing when I found that out. I haven't seen everything. I've seen up to episode 5. So it's all hotting up. But it's not... The stakes are so low, but you're still fucking invested. You know what I mean? Because who gives a fuck? We know what happens to the world. Who gives a fuck? But I really, really fucking love it. If House of the Dragon, like I think Game of the Thrones was by about season 4-5 was a perfect balance between explosive and really good character development.
Yeah,
and I think House of the Dragon was just pompous and serious in a good way.
Dragon.
I do, but it's the very serious one, isn't it?
Yes.
This is just the comedy version. It's like Lower Decks.
Fair enough. I'd actually watch that now with that comparison.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I want to see these guys forever. I'd love them to pop up random. I'd love to rewatch Game of Thrones now and see these characters in the background. I know it's impossible, but imagine that kind of...
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, I love it. I think it's brilliant. I recommend anyone to watch A Knight of Seven Kingdoms. I don't know if it's called like the Game of Thrones fucking side story or whatever. I don't know what it's fully called, but I know it's called A Knight of Seven Kingdoms. Really fucking good. Get it watched. Gadget, what you been doing, boy?
I've been bouncing around a lot of things this week. I finished Doom: The Dark Ages.
What's your ultimate verdict?
It's like a 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, that's actually higher than I thought.
That's fine though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's on the basis that you boost the speed up to 150%.
So not as the developers intended then.
No, it's fucking dull at normal speed. But when you've actually sped it up, it's great fun.
Does the music go faster? I always expect talking to Stig about it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, everything.
Are
goes
you just
faster.
playing it in fast forward?
Pretty much, yeah.
I do my head in.
Incidental dialogue is also ever so slightly pitched up because it has to come faster. Like it's not that much faster. It's like half as fast again. You know, it's like listening to an audiobook on 1.5. You know.
Yeah, I've done that before.
But yeah, it's so much better as a fast game.
Maybe. Listen, maybe Doom's supposed to be fast, guys.
Who'd have thunk it?
Well, weirdly enough, I started on Doom 2016 because I'm capturing footage for a future video.
I love Doom 2016.
It feels weird after Eternal and Dark Ages.
Does it?
It feels kind of like imprecise and floaty. Like it doesn't have...
Really? I don't remember it that way, but I haven't played it for fucking 10 years.
Yeah, like I'm about 5 levels into it, like, and it doesn't feel as breakneck and visceral as I thought it did.
There is a lot of... I do remember a lot of empty corridors in Doom.
There's a lot of empty corridors, but no, it's like the gunplay just doesn't feel right. I think it's because
There's only like 6 guns in there.
Because the gunplay is so tight in Eternal.
Yeah.
I think... I think... Doom 2016 at the minute it might improve as I go on, but it really feels like the proof of concept for Eternal.
Like the demo for it. Yeah, I get what you mean. But there isn't many guns in Doom 2016. It's only like 6 or 7 guns.
No, and there's also things like the world is a lot more interactable. Like you go up and you have to press E to like interact with doors and shit like that. Whereas in Eternal, they're just fucking open for you because why get
they're just
the way
open?
of the
It's very fast, Eternal, isn't it? It's very fast.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Doom Dark Ages was better than I thought. Story's absolute fucking bollocks. It's like it makes.
I won't even get into it, mate. I don't think anyone cares.
No, but I couldn't tell you the story of any of them, to be honest.
Hell.
Yeah, hell.
Well, so Dark Ages like tries to, because it's a prequel to the other 2 games. Like they can't do a lot of the hell stuff because you kind of fuck hell over in Eternal and
yeah, of course you do. Yeah,
it's like you go to hell for the first time in 2016, so they can't really do.
So
much
you can't
with hell.
actually go to hell.
So they do the Cosmic Realm, which basically ends up with you in a Titan beating the shit out of Cthulhu.
Oh, right.
So they try to do cosmic horror with it.
But is it because he's destroyed the cosmic realm? Helm can now rise. Hell can.
Sort of. It's the Azarak, the
balance has been destroyed.
Azarak, the demon leader of Hell, is using the cosmic realm to try and take over the mortal realm and defeat.
I don't need story in Doom. I'm sorry, guys. I just really fucking don't.
There's so much cutscene in it. There's so many cutscenes.
Like I love the story in Wolfenstein because it's fucking dead interesting. It's alternative history, Nazi shit.
Yeah.
Who's not into that? Everyone's into that. Doom. I just need to know where the fucking guns are.
There's also actually, it's a weird thing to say. There are too many guns in Doom Eternal.
That is annoying as well.
Not in Doom Eternal in Dark Ages, because there are 6 categories of guns. And there are 2 for each of them, so you got 12 guns. I only ever ended up using the super shotgun, really. I didn't even use the rocket launcher much, whereas in like Eternal, certain weapons you needed to use for certain enemies. It was a lock and key kind of thing.
Do you know I'm a weirdo, me, with first-person shooter games? I really like a good pistol. Like, I love it when you unlock like a Magnum or something. I like a one-handed gun. Like, I played a lot of fucking... I played a lot of Wolfenstein... The New Order.
Yeah.
Where there's a really good like SS Luger.
Yeah, silenced SS Luger's great.
Yeah, I use that constantly.
You're wielding those fuckers and just like fucking.
Yeah, I like the revolver ocelot shit, me. I love a fucking pistol. I don't need an assault rifle, mate. I do, obviously. Sometimes you just gotta have an assault rifle.
Machine gun for me, spray and pray.
I mean, with the Wolfenstein games, it was the dual wielding shotguns for me. That's kind of as good
funny.
as it ever got.
You
just walk into a room and turn everything into a fine mist in front of you.
Yeah. You see, same when I play like Hitman and World of Assassination. I just use the 9-ballers constantly.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, they're the ones he picks for himself.
Exactly. I love a pistol.
I had a bit of a kind of a need to play a CRPG, so I started up Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire again, and I'm really enjoying that.
I played it. It's good.
I'm not far into it. I'm kind of into the first dungeon, but it's a really nice. It feels like a cozy game.
The desert one.
That's the one, the archipelago where you're like going seaside to seaside.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's like a old comfy pair of shoes for me, that game. It's as good as I can get as to going back to the original Baldur's Gate games, because they don't run well on Windows 11.
Yeah, definitely. No, I can't imagine they do.
But the main thing I've been doing, I have been reading a book, listening to an audiobook, but it has been a book week.
Book week.
So you know how over the last year I've been very obsessed with Dungeon Crawler Carl, the series from Matt Dinniman. Well,
That's what I was going to download. Sorry, I was going to download that this week and I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
You're very welcome.
Get them credits used.
Well, I used a credit. Matt Dinniman released a standalone novel not related to Dungeon Crawler Carl this week called Operation Bounce House.
Operation Bounce House. I've been to bounce houses.
Yeah, so this is the summary from Matt Dinniman's website, Oodles, and I think you'll get on board with this. All colonist Oliver Lewis ever wanted was to run the family ranch with his sister, maybe play a gig or two with his band, and keep his family's aging fleet of intelligent agriculture robots ticking along as long as possible. He figures it would be a good thing when the transfer gate finally opens all the way and restores instant travel and full communication between Earth and his planet, New Sonora. But there's a complication. Even though the settlers were promised they'd be left in peace, Earth's government now has other plans. The colossal Apex Industries is hired to commence an eviction action. But maximising profits will always be Apex's number one priority. Why spend money printing and deploying AI soldiers when they can turn it into a game? Why not charge bored Earthers for the opportunity to design their own war machines and remotely pilot them from the comfort of their homes? The game is called Operation Bounce House. Oliver and his friends soon find themselves fighting for their lives against machines piloted by gamers who've paid a premium for the privilege. And with the help of an old book from his grandfather and a bucket of rusty parts, Oliver is determined to defend the only home he's ever known.
Okay. I have a feeling the guy that's author of these books is a massive fucking nerd.
He's a huge nerd. Might be one of the biggest nerds. But he's a very perceptive nerd.
That sounds fun, though.
It is fun.
I like a perceptive nerd. Nerd.
A little bit like Dungeon Crawler Carl. There's quite a good balance between comedy, action, and kind of real in-depth, slightly traumatic shit.
Yeah.
Like the characters, like say, the first time someone is killed, like the characters have this quite deep moment of introspection about like what's happened. I think this is fucking brilliant. So Oliver,
I've still yet to read one of his works, but I know a few people now keep saying read his books.
So Oliver is like a 25-year-old kind of burnout farmer kind of guy. He's kind of got no real aspirations other than running his farm. And he's kind of then thrust into this position where he has to basically lead the charge to try and defend the home from the gamers who are coming. Inside Oodles, gamers are the bad guys in this one.
They are in real life. What are you talking about?
The robots that kind of manage his farm are called honeybees, and then there is the quote unquote hive queen called Roger, and that Roger is like kind of like the all-knowing AI knowledge service that they have. And Roger's a fucking savage, because as soon as they realize they're being invaded by these people remote piloting these mechs, Roger goes into perimeter defense mode and becomes an actual pretty consistent warmonger. And one of his things is, because they can't really fight these gamers face to face because they're piloting these things remotely, they've got to go through psychological warfare. So Roger gets his way into the Earth internet and just starts finding out all this information and suggesting to Oliver the horrible things he can say to the gamers to distract them and to make them fucking hate their lives and shit. And it's so fucking funny.
You will never get laid.
Oh no, it's worse than that. Like, if Roger gets into fucking detail, the AI is a fucking psychopath. But I'm rapidly becoming such a huge fan of Dinniman. I knew I really liked his work with Dungeon Crawler Carl because I fucking listened to 7 of his books in quick succession. But the fact that he can then take that same style and move it to a completely different story, there's still the same. That
shows promise for an author.
Yeah, there's still the same kind of criticisms of colonialism, of capitalism, of corporatism. This one has a huge swipe at AI, at social media.
Good.
Like in this imagined universe, there is AI facsimiles of people are banned because they got too good, and it was causing international incidents and stuff like that. And there was a war on Earth over. Or there was AI wars, and it wasn't like it wasn't a fucking Butlerian jihad. It was because there were fucking ChatGPT and pictures of people. You know, it's like that.
Yeah, making it look like a president has done something he's not done.
Yeah, and then these gamers who are attacking, like the ones that can afford to buy the robots to go over there and fight, are the big streamers, are the people with like millions of followers on
gamers,
Twitch.
Man. These VR fucking nerds.
Yeah,
I know.
So I really like it. Like, I'm about halfway through it at the minute. It's not as long as some of the Carl books. It's only about 10 hours long, which is good for a kind of a standalone sci-fi thing. Like the first Dungeon Crawler Carl book's like 12 hours.
Does he publish physically?
He does publish physically. Yeah.
I might pick his first one up, the Carl one.
If you get the hardback of Dungeon Crawler Carl, they're really well done.
I mean, I've got a Kindle, but sometimes it's just like this. Like I'm off on holiday in April, and I need a good paper book. A book that I'm not that scared. I'm not that bothered if I lose it.
Yeah,
I don't want to take my Kindle on holiday. I need a book for the pool side. My little white ass is gonna get fucking burned.
I mean, why don't you do what everyone else does and pick up a Tom Clancy and W.H. Smith's in the airport?
No, because I still want nourishment for my brain. I don't want to fucking read jingoistic shite.
But you can find out how quickly Chavez tears down a Beretta 1911.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just get a Dan Brown novel. Fuck it.
Yeah, you could learn all about the secrets of the Catholic Church from an American author.
Yeah. From an American author that's never been to the Vatican. Sure, son. No, fuck that. I want something that can nourish my brain. I want to think.
But
enjoy.
Yes, I would really significantly recommend anything Matt Dinniman's written, but Operation Bounce House is good.
Well,
if you don't want to commit to like the fucking 7,
maybe get Bounce House, yeah,
the 7 book thing. Operation Bounce House is very much his style. There is a lot of heart to it. There's a lot of humor. There's some extreme violence. A weird focus on chickens, which I'm sure that's going to pay off towards the end of the story. They're farmers. They've got chickens, but apparently these chickens are trained to attack clicking things, and I don't know what he's going to do with that, and I want to know. So yeah,
it's going to be a clusterfuck. I know that much.
Yes, a cluster cluck, if one might
say. Gotcha.
But yeah, that's been my last one. Oh, and I bought a new guitar. That was a good one.
Oh, congratulations on your new child.
Yes, it's a Swedish one.
Yeah, this child doesn't have a head.
Oh.
It's a headless child, and she weighs very little.
Heads weigh a lot.
Yeah, they do. I've played one of those guitars in Music Box in Doncaster, and that is a 8-hour gigging guitar. That's a guitar you can carry for a long time.
Yeah, it weighs fucking now. It's great. But I tell you what, shall we go on to the feedback, Oodles?
I fancy a bit of feedback.
Okay, first off, we have Biggie, and he's
never heard of her.
I bet he's watched a crime show or film.
Well, he's getting out of his fucking box here, like, hello to all of my biggles, brackets, my fans.
Not having that.
As you are probably already aware, I wasn't here this week to deliver this pod's news in the professional way that you will expect. I mean, I think we'd had the best news that we've ever had.
Easily.
I do not have the shits or whatever other lies they make up. We didn't say you had the shits.
I didn't even mention you, guy. I forgot you weren't even here. I forgot.
Dog AIDS.
Dog AIDS. Full blown. Canis
Hemorrhoids.
AIDS.
I'm being a good son and tracking my mum out for dinner with the family for her 87th birthday. It's
Did you say fracking?
Tracking.
Oh.
I assume you meant to say taking, unless that's a... Candy, can you confirm if that's a southerner thing, tracking my mum out for dinner?
It's not a Southwest thing. I can't
Is it
speak
like
for
putting a
his neck
tracker
of
on
the
her
woods.
ankle and letting her run right around town and then chase
She's got
her?
an asbo.
Okay.
She's
There's nothing wrong with
gotta be
a
back
son
by
and a
9.
mum.
Anyway, I've finally finished Expedition 33 now. I still have the odd
Alright.
side quest optional bosses to do, but the main game has now been done. Bloody masterpiece, that, and it will join my long list of top games of all time.
Oh, well done, Biggie.
I don't think he loved it enough
Yeah,
because it's just one sentence. That's all he's written about it.
It only took every single person on the podcast to say, you've got to play this game. It's one of the most important games ever made.
Well, you know how
For him to
Biggie's...
go, you know what? You're right.
You know how Biggie's on the pulse when he comes to games?
Yeah.
I've now gone back to Neo 1 for a different feel.
Are you having a fucking laugh?
Neo 3 just came
What?
out.
No, but I could tell him this and he wouldn't listen anyway. Neo 2 has Neo 1 in it. You don't have to play Neo 1. It literally has it in it.
And
It's better.
he's also playing Divinity Original Sin 2 for that CRPG fix that he's missing.
Why?
I mean, to be fair, I
Still
can't
a great
argue with that. I'm playing Deadfire. That came out in 2018, so like,
That's the different now. And Divinity 2 is fucking good.
Yeah.
But stop playing Neo 1 and just play Neo 2 because it's got it in it. All the levels are in there. It's the story's not there, but it's all in there. There's not much fucking story to fuck. Welshman goes to Japan, becomes savior of Japan. White savior.
well, Welsh savior.
Welsh savior.
I've also watched the first season of Squid Game: The Challenge, which is the reality TV version of the hit TV show, also on Netflix, which came out 2 years ago.
I'd love to
Because
spend 1 hour in that man's brain.
It's the same kind of format of the series and many of the main challenges from the original series, but sadly without the senseless
But
killings.
nobody dies.
A squib of black ink goes off on their chest when they get eliminated, and then they have to pretend to fall down dead. Quite funny, actually.
We reviewed it when it came out when me and Stig and Gadget were howling at the fact that they pretend to be dead and they start shaking on the floor. It's
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Has the winner been paid yet, by the way? Wasn't there some big, like,
No,
there
they
was
still
some
haven't
big...
been fucking paid.
Oh,
No, they
God.
still haven't paid him.
Featuring
The massive lawsuit.
There's also a second season of the challenge out, and I'm surprised that anyone applied to it because they're probably not going to get paid again. Featuring green light, red light, glass bridge, marbles, etc., the 465 contestants take part to win $4.65 million as the ultimate prize for
I don't get it, Biggie.
Barring some truly annoying personalities of the show, the brutal twists introduced during the challenges and the psychological aspect of the alliances and betrayals between the players make for a very interesting watch.
Now, the biggest twist, Biggie, is they don't get paid.
Until next time, my Biggles, love, Biggie. He put an extra comma in there, so it was until next time, my Biggles.
Time, yeah. Dude, I love that he's one of the hosts of Modern Escapism. It's brilliant. Anyway, any more?
Yes, Zenos has been on and she said, so I have a bit of an odd one this week. I won a giveaway for a game key. Several of my friends have been playing a game called Vintage Story recently, and I happened to hear the developers were holding a free key giveaway for it because of a major anniversary, so I figured I'd try my luck, and I did, in fact, win one. Vintage Story is an indie game that spiraled out of a Minecraft mod, so it's very much like Minecraft, but it does have some major differences. Most people will probably be aware to some degree that Minecraft starts with you waking up on an island and punching trees. Vintage Story won't let you do that. If you punch a tree, you will make no progress because who do you think you are, Edward Axehands? No. If you want to cut down a tree, you will need to go and find some flint lying around on the ground, use one piece of flint to nap another onto an axe head, grab the stick off the ground, attach that blade to make an axe, and then you'll be able to cut down a tree. You don't start with inventory either. If you want to carry items outside of your 10-slot hotbar, you'll need more flint to make a knife to cut reeds to weave baskets, which only have 3 slots each, and you need you can use 4 at once, so 12 slots total. 12 slots not enough, then you'll be needing to make a clay storage jar. Oh, you want to put stuff in the jar? Well, then you need to work out how to build a pit kiln, cover the thing with dry grass and firewood, and then bake it for 8 hours to get it to harden. Make sure there's no grass on the ground near your kiln, though, or Pete, you'll probably end up starting a wildfire. This
sounds a bit stressful.
This is very much a game made by...
girl, man. Honestly, it's just...
girl, man.
Yeah, honestly. I just wanted to be like, look, just fucking I know you've got a job. Stop playing jobs. Because this sounds so stressful.
Well, she says this is very much a game...
sounds fucking so stressful.
She says this is very much a game made by people who wanted slightly too much detail in their survival and crafting process, and if not for being able to play it with friends, I would absolutely not have considered it, but I'm genuinely having a good time with it, even with all the mods that we've got on the server, none of which are making things any easier or more streamlined. I'm trying to work things out myself as much as I can, but given that I'm focusing on magic, I'm happy to leave the complicated blacksmithing work to my friends. God help us when we need to build a proper forge to make steel.
She does. She actually, to be fair, she's been consistent in the fact that she does like a survival game. I think Stig likes a survival game as well. He's a big survival lad, isn't he?
Only if it's co-op. Like I don't think he does much survival. So
he liked that Valheim. He liked the Forest.
Yeah, but they're both co-op games.
Do you like survival games? Any of you two? I'm not.
I liked. They
scare me a little bit because I do get scared by the night times and stuff.
I like the Altars. The Altars was good.
The Altars, is that a survival game?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's the one with the clone guy, isn't it?
Yeah, you just have to print off different versions of yourself to do the different jobs.
I mean, you get a really good value for money with him. Like Xenos, if she's playing all those fucking survival games, that's a time sink in it, and you're getting a really good. And again, she got a free key. Fucking, you always get an extra point for that as well.
Yeah.
So, fair play to her.
Mike Halstead has been on saying, finished my re-listen of Dungeon Crawler Carl and started Matt Dinniman's new release, Operation Bounce House. I'm only 3 chapters in.
You two are like twins.
Yeah, but I got him via this. I got him onto Dungeon Crawler Carl. So,
like a drug dealer.
I'm only 3 chapters in, but perhaps Gadget has got further and has/will talk about it. I has/will talked about it. We have watched a lot of Superstore this week, which at first I was quite skeptical about, but the more we have watched, the funnier and clever I have found it.
What is that?
The sitcom. It's based in a shop. Based in a shop, in like a big Tesco kind of thing.
Mm.
You'd hate it.
Oh, right, fair enough.
It'd be too close to home for you.
Traumatic.
Yeah.
I got out of there. Once you get out, you never go back in.
Still playing Animal Crossing, and I made a Modern Escapism t-shirt for my character to wear.
Oh.
Well, we haven't seen photos of it, so it doesn't exist. Show us.
I might have seen it.
I'm right, Anna, in demanding that.
Yes. Last up, it's Big Light Boy Angry Kurt, because I hear he puts the big light on the living room.
Oh,
mate,
Kurt,
did you listen to his? I know you edited it, Gadget, so it's a stupid question. But did you hear his episode? What a guy! What a guy!
But he does put the big light on.
He sleeps with a big light on, I reckon.
Yeah.
No, that hurts my skin.
No, I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
In house.
If you accidentally fall asleep with a big light on, it's forgivable. If you put it on because any other reason, it's unforgivable.
But why would you have it on in the first place? No one needs it. I don't even know where my light switches are.
Because you live in RGB land. It's a different world.
Why would you not want to?
Anyway,
it looks fucking scary.
No, I love it.
Anyway, Kurt says, the last 2 weeks I've been obsessed with a new rally game called Super Woden Rally Edge on Steam. But should be on...
What? What's it called?
Super Woden Rally Edge.
Woden, is that like Norse?
Woden.
Yeah, like the Norse. Maybe not.
It should be on console some point too, and it's so good I might buy it again. Similar to Old School Rally last year, it takes an old school approach to rally games with an incredibly satisfying handling model, but unlike Old School Rally, this is kind of isometric. As you know, I'm a big fan of Old School Rally last year, but I think this is better mostly due to the progression feeling and the challenge being harder but still fairer than Old School Rally. There was a challenge in arcade mode that took me hours to do, based on the famous hill climb rally, which I punched the air when I managed to do it. And now it means I'm only 2 Steam achievements away from getting all of them, and they are both doable. 10 out of 10, and I think only GTA has a shot of beating it to my Gotti. Only £8 too.
And then that's a prize I like.
Film-wise, I've been working my way through the Oscar nominations. Train Dreams was great.
Yep.
Frankenstein was good. Wasn't a fan of Hamnet, but I understand why people loved it. But Marty Supreme, oh boy, I love Marty Supreme. Any film about people chasing their dreams to extreme lengths, good or bad. So like Whiplash, Black Swan, and this I tend to love. It's just as fast-paced as Uncut Gems, but with more humour, I found. It's an all-timer for me.
No. It's a good film. It is good. We were allowed to disagree. Hamnet is transcendental.
I'm surprised you didn't bring that up, to be honest.
No, because Stig already has, and it's just phenomenal. It's cried my eyes out watching that. But my cells, my atoms cried as well.
Yeah, Candy, make sure you take off the makeup before you watch it.
I did say I'm going to watch it.
Andy, don't watch it. Don't fucking watch it.
Don't I being sad?
You're not going to get anything from it. You don't like the bad. You're not into shit like that. You're not into period dramas, and you don't give a fuck about loss of children. You don't give a fuck about any of that. Never watch it.
I'll probably just watch it and laugh.
It's probably the saddest film I've watched since Schindler's List.
Oh my god. No, I can do without that.
Yeah.
TV-wise, I've been watching an Amazon show called Steel. It's about a heist at some investment company, and in the fiction of the show, it's the biggest in the UK history. It's really good, and I think I'd have enjoyed it even more had I known more about the world of finance, as there's quite a few scenes where it goes in-depth on that side of things, and it went over my head. And finally, reading-wise, I finished His Dark Materials, and I'm halfway through Super Nintendo, How One Japanese Gaming Company Changed the World by Guardian journalist Keza MacDonald. It's a fantastic read. It's a fantastic read, whether you're a fan of Nintendo or not, as you get some great interviews and insight into Nintendo and how each of its biggest franchises came to be in each chapter. A new entry into the best books about video games. Cheers.
I read a book on the Dark Souls Inception and the FromSoft.
Yeah. Itchy Tasty is good as well. Power.
Yeah, Itchy Tasty. Yeah, Keza MacDonald's fucking great off. I think she were a game journalist originally.
Well, she's currently a game journalist as well, but for the Guardian. But she used to be a contributor to Eurogamer and IGN.
Yeah, and she's fucking. I think she's Scottish. I know McDonald is a big clue in that, but I think she's a very proud Scottish.
She's
lass.
Scottish, short, and angry.
Yeah. I like her. I like her writing style. I think she's a great writer. I definitely want to pick up that Nintendo one at some point because I loves me some Nintendos.
Cool.
And links to all our extracurricular activities are in our show notes. And please consider becoming a patron. Like again, we're closely wrapping up to the end of Modern Escape Mission or whatever we called it. I can't remember. I don't do that. I don't run the patron stuff. I just turn up. I'm the talent, guys. I'm the talent. I just turn up. The Mission Impossible run through. We go for it. Surprising that series, how I felt about it, how Biggie feels about it, how Stig feels about it. The beauty of when we go through these things is, especially people that have, I think it's more fascinating for people that have seen things, and then they come back to it. When you get someone else's perspective, you can proper change the mind on things. It's fascinating. It's proper fascinating. Like I managed to. Recently, I'm a tangent, but I managed to explain to someone how I think Rogue One might be better than Empire Strikes Back. I think it might be. And I explained it, and then he's turned around, and about 2 days later, he went, "You're right, I watched them both, and Rogue One is better than Empire Strikes Back." Sometimes when you plant a little seed in people, and that's what Mission Impossible's been doing. And I think it's we did it with the Harry Potter ones as well. I think it's a fascinating insight to that, and we will be doing more when we've beat that as well. And again, just jumping on, we don't talk about it that much on this podcast, but Scorched Sheep is hitting some beats. Hitting some beats.
Getting really weird with it.
If this is what I said to someone the other day as well. If you're into gaming and gaming culture, this season of Scorched Sheep is very heavily gaming related. Gadget's really pulling out his gaming love and throwing it into a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, like way more than what he did on the last campaign.
Yeah, you did a good mini game.
his last campaign seemed to be his love letter to all things like Critical Role and things like that. His actual love for D&D. This is clearly his inspiration into gaming itself, and you can see it, and it's quite beautiful. So I definitely recommend you do that. And just join the Biggie bundle because you get fucking everything.
Over at patreon.com/modernescapism.
Thank you, because I would have never have known what that was. I'm just the talent. Speaking of talent, this is usually where we end the show when she's fucking back to give us some hard fucking science ponderings. It's time for Candyland.
And now, what's up in Candyland?
Do you know what I miss from school? And there's not much about school that I miss, but one thing I do miss is putting the chairs up on the table at the end of the day. Does that happen in offices?
No.
Does it not?
No.
What do you mean when everyone's got really expensive office chairs?
Oh, yeah, so they don't. Yeah, but do you know?
We don't sit on stools.
I don't know. I've never been in an office.
I mean, Candy, try lifting your chair.
Oh no, it's way too heavy for that. I've done it once.
The chair that I've got here is the chair I've got at work.
But they're not like. Oh yeah, I suppose so. I didn't think about that.
They're all proper chairs. I work in. I think I'm the only one. No, Stig works in an office as well, doesn't he? There's only me and Stig that work in an office in those. I mean, Gadget's created his own office, obviously. It's to his liking. But I work in an office every day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, unfortunately. And it is very much how you see The Office and shows like that.
I thought they just sat on chairs.
No,
but then I wasn't really paying attention.
We all have the only thing that's not expensive in an office and a corporate office. I mean, I'm a broker, so it's by the by. But the only thing not expensive is the actual PC.
How are people not just spinning all day then?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say.
I spin all day.
I mean, Candy, you work on a Fallout branded office chair. Do you not spin all day?
All the time.
I spin
and up and down.
I get told
off.
I get told. I got asked the other day if I wanted them to pay for me to get a stand-up desk because they say you never sit down.
Oh.
And I always mocked people with standing desks. And then when I thought about it, I was like, I spend 90% of my day in this office stood up doing my Jordan Belfort bit and trying to sell shit to rich people. I'm trying to sell shit.
I mean, my desk is a standing desk. They're great. They're helpful.
Yeah, and I turned around and said to one of my bullring team leaders, yes, bullring, fucking that's the kind of place I work. And I literally said, do you know what? I will have one. And they went, right, I'll do you one. So I'm getting a stand-up desk soon.
But do you not?
With a button.
That's cool, yeah, given. But do you not miss, like, at the end of the day when you're all, like, you all do one thing together that's like, oh, that signifies the end of the day.
And don't get me wrong, at school, we did all put the chairs on the table. We had.
Yeah. But it was quite nice, wasn't it? It was like the end of the day,
if you think back, Candy,
up.
how small were those chairs?
Yeah, they were teeny. Have you ever seen an infant school chair?
Mate, I went to my daughter. She's the last of my children to be at little school, and I went for a shit in one at parents' evening. I can't shit in a kid's toilet.
Tiny toilets.
Tiny, so small.
Yeah.
So small. And they've got little urinals where you have to like get on your knees. It's so cute.
Oh.
They don't have adult-sized toilets in schools.
They don't, do they? I forgot about that.
I thought maybe they've got a staff toilet, but they don't.
Surely.
They're just not. Just
little toilets.
Just got a little toilet. And they all have little stools and stuff. Did you do it, Gadget? Did you put your chair on your desk? We had to.
Yeah. Well, when I was in junior school, yeah, not so much.
High school's different, isn't it? High school's like, they don't give a fuck. They just want you out
we
of the
still
room.
had to in high school. Even in science, when they had
most chairs in my high school, I don't like using the word high school because it wasn't really high school.
Senior school.
Senior school, secondary school. We used to use, it was mainly stool-based, not poo, as in we were sat on stools.
Yeah, we had stools in science, but we still had to put them up.
The metal stools with the grey seat bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. No, we had the chairs with the holes in them.
We did maths in the science block as well, so we had like Bunsen burn as well with maths. I was like getting fucking fucked up on gas while I was doing We're doing arithmetic. I'm going, of course I were tooting on gas at school.
I would have done that during maths as well.
Okay, that was so good. I just get so fucking high at school. And then we were sniffing glue and don't sniff glue, kids. We were doing everything else. I always think back to school and think, fuck me, how did I survive that? It's a jungle. School's a jungle, man. But yeah, I kind of get what you mean. It's the tradition of putting the chair away at the end of the day, like closing time.
Yeah, home time.
Proper doing it. It's home time. But think of this though. I thought about this the other day. Kids moan, "Oh, I've got to go to school." They're only at school for like 6 hours.
I know. What the fuck?
Fuck all. And 1 hour of it's dinner.
I went out the other day to give the dog like a little afternoon walk when she was getting a bit antsy, and I left the house at 20 to 3 just to take it.
They're out. Kids are out, aren't they? They're out.
What the fuck? It was 20 past 3 when I was at school.
Yeah,
mate. It were 3:30 when I was at school. You had to be at school for 8:30, and it were 3:30. We're finished.
That's fucking cheated out of 40 minutes.
Mate, I've worked in jobs like when I used to work at Tesco. I did 12-hour shifts and didn't think anything of it.
Yeah,
nothing. With an half an hour dinner, you just pile through it. You just get through it. I mean, don't get me wrong. You have 17 cigarette breaks. Even people that didn't smoke, they used to go out and just look at us smoking.
Oh, aye.
But school, man, schools are brutal. I get what you mean. Maybe I'll bring it up to my managers at work and say, "Can we start putting us chairs?
Putting the chair on the desk." Yeah,
and they'll go, "They're too heavy." They'll say it's too heavy. Do you know, because of like rules now that people they have to have special chairs with like special back stuff. Yeah. Like on my chair, I've got a squeezy thing and it squeezes it out and like air pumps into it.
Yeah, for your lumbar support.
Yeah, it's good, man.
It's got that. I think maybe instead of like putting chairs on the desk at the end of the days, maybe we just need to bring back some things like, like if it's your last Friday before you're about to go on holiday, bring in some board games.
Yeah.
Oh, like Toy Day.
Yeah.
Roll the CRT in.
Yeah, roll the CRT.
Yeah, we all watch Threads.
Yeah.
We used to do at school. So we used to do at school. Oh, what was the way we have watched Threads, Kes were a big one. Or couple of episodes of Wurzel Gummidge, some shit like that.
We did Braveheart.
Braveheart?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, there's tits in that.
Yeah, I know.
We watched Titanic a few times. There's tits in that one.
Tasteful tits.
Tasteful tits. No, it's fucking pounding her in that car. But yeah, I get what you mean. You miss the ritual of the end.
Yeah.
But you remember, I used to fascinate me because we used to put the chairs away on a night, but when you came in the morning, they're already there. Who'd done it?
That's right. I never thought about that. Who does that?
The chairs back. Was
the chair people.
Or the goblins, the cleaners. The cleaners. I remember one time at school, little school, everyone's slagging off the cleaners. I had to pretend that I didn't know that my mum was a cleaner at my school.
Oh,
she was.
That's so sad.
I was like, yeah, fucking cleaners or scrubbers.
See, we never slagged off the cleaners.
My mum.
We never slagged off the cleaners because we were kind of from the area that we just didn't know that cleaners existed. We just assumed that everything was just done. Yeah, everything was just done for us.
Oh, yeah. Swindon massive down here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All you white kids like, there she is, the darker persuasion lady cleaning the toilets.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Speaking of which, right, the cleaner at our work, right, she's got no qualms of coming in when I'm having a piss. She just walks in. You all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm got my cock out. She don't give a fuck.
Well, you're used to that by now.
It does say on the toilet doors, like we have female cleaners and we have male. You know what I mean?
She probably waits.
They don't give a fuck. I've come out after having a big work poo and she's out there cleaning, whistling. I'm like, oh, it were you. Sorry, just wiping my ass.
I think we should close it off here at this point then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no end to that question, unfortunately. It would be nice. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, nice. I think so.
I think you should start doing that in your tattoo studio.
Chairs on tables.
We'll
just put Stace on the table.
Yeah.
Love that. And listeners, don't forget, if you're not a patron, it's time for you guys to put the chairs on the table. Walk off. Patrons, we'll see you in the green room. Ta-da!
Bye!